Hello, welcome to Narwhal Gaming. I am Doug, and we are again in Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program 1. I did a video yesterday, or possibly the day before, depends on whenever I upload this, where I did a docking, and I kind of ran through it pretty quickly. So I thought I'd do another one, and I'm going to try to deorbit this refueler here, see how that goes. Okay, so I'm about 200 meters from our target. We're going to make sure our target is set to anti-normal. We are controlling this space station from this dock here. Makes it a little bit bigger of a target to see, even though I'm not visually docking. I'm using the nav ball, like I said before, which is the primo way to go. So our space station is facing south, our refueler is facing north, and we are going to start heading in. Now I'm moving my prograde marker to the outside of the target marker. Like I said, keep them in a straight line. The further away your target marker is away from the center line, the further away you want your prograde marker to be out. Kind of keep them equidistant, I guess would be the word. Of course, being a sphere, you can't necessarily put your prograde marker around the backside because you won't be able to see it. But yeah, just get it moving in the right direction and start slowly following it towards the center. Usually when I get to around 200 meters, I like to keep it around 1 meter per second travel time. That way you're traveling literally a meter per second. Kind of gives you an idea based on time. 120 meters, it's 2 minutes. 90 meters is a minute and a half. 60 meters, blah blah blah. You start getting around 30 meters, so I start to slow it back down. That way it increases the time back to a minute. Gives you a little more time to think. And right now, while I'm playing, I'm not even looking at the ships. I am just staring at the nav ball. Yeah, and again, I do have MechJeb installed, but I'm not using it. If you have MechJeb installed and it's done docking for you before, you can definitely tell there's a difference between me and Jeb doing it, because if you have the autopilot going, it's just constantly to make corrections. It wastes a lot of monopropellant. That being said, if you are having trouble with any maneuvers, I would recommend getting MechJeb and watching it do a maneuver a time or two, just to kind of get an idea of what's going on. And it makes things kind of click. At least it did for me, anyway. Okay, we're coming up on 30 meters away, so I'm slowing down a little bit. Bring it down to about 0.5. Yeah, and this is MechJeb for 1.11. It's when you're loading the game, it says it's not compatible, but you just click ignore or whatever it says on there. It works on this version. I see a MechJeb hasn't been updated since January. That can't be right. We are 0.2. Nice low cruising speed. I changed out the spotlights for floodlights. As you notice that we're not getting blinded. And there we are. We're on, we are one piece. Okay, immediately, yep, turn off your SAS and your RCS. That way it's, you don't have two large masses fighting each other, trying to figure out which way is up. And then, yeah, we're going to transfer all the fuel. I'll probably just speed right through this. Okay, all fueled up. Get a nice little thumbnail shot here. Okay, quick save before we disengage here on dock. Switch to our refueler and then turn everything on, slowly back away. Okay, now we're gonna follow this thing down. Don't have any heat shields or anything on there. We're going to rely on the engines themselves to keep us from blowing up. Say goodbye to the space station. And I just got a mission to build a space station around the Mun. So that's going to be my next big project. Of course, I have to launch it in one large assembly. And I think the bad part is it has to be a new unmanned space center, a space station, which means I have to send an assembled ship up and then bring up new refuelers. I can't take that station, mount it to this one, because then the timers readjust or whatever, and then it turns my new station into an old one, and then it won't qualify for being a new station around the Mun, which is kind of BS. But that's okay. I'm going to spend a lot of time around the Mun anyway, so getting to that point where getting out there is a lot easier. Plus, I have to transfer about 11 Kerbal tourists out there too, and about 3/4 of them want to land on the Mun. That's going to be a lot of ferrying up and down. I still need to offer unlock hitchhikers and the cupola and a lot of the bigger parts. I'm not yet ready. Which means I have to do a few more mun and probably a minmus mission in order to get the science to unlock all that. So, alright, I guess I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. These missions are like 5-year long spans, so I got plenty of time. As long as I don't warp ahead on anything. Don't send anything to Duna immediately. Duna or Eve. Alright, warping. Oh yeah, gotta change all these parachutes around because I don't want the assembly to disassemble. I got that separator there on stage 3. Turn these off. There we go. Okay, slowing way down. Good, good. Nothing exploded. Okay, now we're getting the aero effects, breaking the sound barrier. It's kind of weird we don't get the sonic booms, but we can still hear it carving through the atmosphere here. Okay. Slowing down. Parachutes are white. Good. Don't want to deploy them yet. Open them up around 3,000 meters. We are over open water. Since I moved the staging around and flight, I had to hit it twice. There we go. I don't know if that's a safety feature or what. Just say, hey, change staging around before you do you really want to do this. But yeah, then you forget, you know, so oh crap, you gotta hit it twice. Big chutes, slow it way down. 8 meters per second. I think we're safe. Because I think 9 is the limit. 9 is too fast. The sun is resetting there. Sun's setting in the east. Isn't there some sort of prophecy about that? If the sun sets in the east? Aha! Touchdown! One piece. And we're flopping. Nope, some pieces fell off. Okay, what pieces were those? Okay, our dock is there. Service bay, our lights are gone. We lost one fuel tank. Okay, no science, because it was just a refueling mission. 23.5 funds recovered. Good. Okay, I guess that was worth it. And that's the cost of a small ship being sent up. Okay. We are back at the Kerbin Space Center. Hi, Gene. Let's see. Go through, add a few more of these a little bit later. Let's see. Position, rescue. Yeah. I got debris to pick up. Okay, there it is. Whole bunch of debris. So, okay. While I pick that up, I guess we'll wrap this one up. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about docking. I would say that I did, but I didn't really because I do this often enough, and I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, I am Doug from Narwhal Gaming, and thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.